Okay, now it's already 10 a.m. So hi, good morning everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing
Good morning,
staying.
teacher.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning,
Good
Hi,
teacher.
good
morning, teacher.
morning. I hope everyone is doing great and staying safe at this moment, okay? The cases are rising every time, so be sure to stay safe. Okay, now just have fun and I'm going to teach today. So I'm going to share my screen first so you can see the slides for today's lesson. I want to apologize for the construction happening. Wait. Oh. Screen. Okay, can you see my screen? It's about past simple.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. Hi, good morning everyone. Okay, now is everyone ready?
Yes, teacher.
I'm having a lot
Yes,
of
teacher.
students coming. Can you give me one more minute? A lot of students are still trying to come in. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start now. Okay, today. Oh, sorry. I still have students coming in. Okay. Now today we are going to learn about past simple. Okay, which are the regular and irregular verb. Okay. Now look at the slides. The first one. What is past simple? Okay, so the past simple is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. Okay, past simple talks about in the past, not in the present or not in the future. Okay, it talks about a verb or an action that happened in the past. So in the past simple, when there's an action or a verb that already happened, there are two types of verbs, okay, which are regular verb and irregular verb, just like you can see on the slides. Okay, so that is what we are going to learn today. So we will start with regular verb. Okay, everyone, so far so good? Okay, good. Okay, now let's look at regular verbs first. Okay, the majority of English verbs are regular. We add ed when they are made into the past simple verbs, meaning when there's an action or a verb, we only put ed at the back. So sometimes we need to modify some parts of them when adding ed. So you'll understand a lot more after this slide. Now look at these regular verbs. Here is the first rule. Okay, this is for regular verbs. The first rule is one syllable verbs, we add ed. Okay, what is one syllable? Look at the example that I write there. Jump, laugh, want, talk, stay, love. Only one syllable. Two syllables are like polish, polish. Those are two syllables. Or publish, publish. Those are two syllables. But today we are going to focus on one syllable. Like the example that I give there, jump. Okay, jump. The past simple of jump is jumped, jumped, and then ed at the back. So meaning if you see an action or a verb that is one syllable, and it already happened in the past, you only add ed at the back. So you spell jump and then you change it to jumped for the past simple. Okay, do you understand that so far? So if you see one syllable like jump, laugh, want, talk, stay, and love, you only add ed at the back because it's only one syllable. From jump, we say jumped. Laugh, we say laughed. Want, wanted. Talk, talked. Stay, stayed. Love, loved. So I'll write on the chat box. I'll write in the chat box for an example. Okay, for example, let's say talk. Okay, I talked to my friend at school yesterday. Okay, look at the chat box that I write. I talked to my friend at school yesterday. So, when you read this sentence, you know that this already happened in the past because of two things. Number one is yesterday. So, yesterday shows that it already happened. It's in the past. Number two, look at the word talked. Ed. Okay, so it also shows that it already happened in the past. Okay? So just remember, if you see one syllable, you just add ed at the back. Alright? Does anyone have a question for the first rule? The one syllable verb rule. Any question? You can ask me. No. How about the others? No.
No, teacher.
Okay, very good. If you have a question,
No, teacher.
just raise up and just ask me, okay? Okay, good. Now let's move to the next slide. Okay, this is the second rule. The second rule is only add D, look at the green color, D to those regular verbs ending with an E. Okay? Okay, look at the base form verb. I have put agree. Okay, so agree is a verb that ends with the letter E. Am I right? Can you see the red color that I put there? So agree is a verb that ends with the letter E. When you see a verb that ends with the letter E, you have to put a D at the back for the past simple. Okay. So if it already happened, like past simple, let's say, last week I agreed to go out with my mother to the supermarket. Okay, look at the example I put in the chat box. Last week, I agreed to go out with my mother to the supermarket. So, the past simple of agree is agreed. Okay, so agree is a verb that ends with the letter E, and you only have to put D for the past simple. Same goes to survive. Survive base form verb. Survive is a base form verb. Base form verb is actually the original word, the root word. Okay, so the past tense for survive is survived. You put a D at the back. Die, died. Care, cared. Adore, adored. So remember the second rule. If you see a verb that ends with the letter E, you only have to put the letter D at the back for the past simple. Okay? Understand so far? Understand the second
Yes,
rule?
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. Good. Remember, okay? Any verb that ends with E, you put D for past simple, which is easy. Okay. Now, look at the third rule. The third rule is double the last consonant to those verbs ending with CVC. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay, and then add ED. Okay, before I start, do you remember vowels are A, E, I, O, U? Okay, those are vowels if you remember, if you still remember. So other than vowels are what we call consonants. Okay, so now look at the base form verb that I put there, fed. Okay, now look at the formula, the CVC in the red color. Consonant, vowel, consonant, right? Okay, I'm gonna write on the paper so it's easy for you to understand. Okay, the word is fan. Okay, now so this is what we call, see, okay, now can you see this? So I spelled fan here. Can everyone see it?
Fan teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
teacher.
So F is a consonant. Okay, A is a vowel and is a consonant. Am I right? So it follows the formula. So when you see a verb that has CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, the past simple for this verb, what you have to do is you have to double the last consonant. So the double last consonant is N, right? So you put another N, double the last consonant, and then you add ED at the back. Okay? So you put ED. So it becomes fend. Okay? So remember the formula, CVC. Consonant, vowel, consonant. You double the last consonant, you put another N, and then you put ED at the back. Fend. Same goes to grab. Now, I'm going to write another one, grab. Okay, grab. So, okay, grab. So, look at the three last letters, which is R, A, and B. Yes. So, R is the consonant. Very good. Is a consonant. A is the vowel. Excellent. And B is the
Consonant.
consonant. Yes. So, CVC. So, how do you use grab for the past simple? What do you have to do? How do you change grab to the past simple? Add ed. Oh, you missed a step before that. What do you have to do? You have to double.
Another V.
You have to double the last consonant. Yes. So you have to double the last consonant, which is
B.
B. Very good. So the last consonant is B. So you put B and then you put ed at the back. Okay, so it becomes grabbed for the past simple of grab. Okay, understand so far? Remember the formula. So
Yes, teacher.
look at the last one, rip. Okay, rip. R-I-P. R is the consonant, I is the vowel, and P is the consonant. Double the last consonant, P, and then you add ed, ripped. Okay, so this it might be tricky for you at first, but when we do a lot of exercise, we can understand this rule a lot more better. Okay, everyone? Okay, any
Okay,
question
teacher.
for the third rule? Any question? No.
No, teacher.
Okay, excellent, everyone. Now I'm gonna go to the next slide. Okay, this is the fourth rule. The fourth rule is take out the Y and add IED to those verbs ending with a Y. Okay, any verb that ends with the letter Y, for the past simple, you have to change the letter Y to IED. Look at the example there. Carry, try, cry, copy, and fry. Those are the those are the verbs that ends with the letter Y. So the past simple for these verbs, you have to change the letter Y to IED. So carry becomes carried. Try becomes tried. Cry becomes cried. Copy becomes copied. Fry becomes fried. So just remember this, the fourth rule. Any verb that ends with the letter Y, you change to
IED.
Okay, very good. Okay. Does anyone has any other example verb that ends with the letter Y? Any verb that ends with the letter Y. What else can you find? And what would fly? Very good. So fly, what is the past simple for fly? We use this formula. So the Y we change to IED. Very good. Okay. So it becomes fly. Okay. So do you understand for this rule?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes,
very good,
teacher.
everyone. The
No.
students are so smart.
Teacher.
Very good. Okay. Now, let's go to irregular verbs. Just now, I teach you regular verb. Now we are moving to irregular verbs. Okay? So, irregular verbs are verbs that don't add. Remember, students, they don't add D, ED, or IED to the words to change it into past tense. The whole spelling changes. So, the one that I teach you just now, regular verb, we put D, we put ED, we also put IED for the past simple of the verb. But irregular verb, we don't add them. We don't add D, ED, or IED. Instead, we change the whole spelling. Look at the example there. The word go, the past simple would be went. Find, found. See, saw. Come, came. Think, thought. Okay. Can you see the difference? The regular verb, when it's past simple, we change it to D, ED, or IED. But for irregular verbs, we don't put it. The whole spelling changes. Can you see the difference?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yes. Okay, you can see the difference. Irregular verbs, we just change
Yes.
the whole spelling. Okay, for the past simple. We don't put D, ED, or IED. Okay, remember that one. Irregular verbs changes the whole spelling. That's why it's called irregular. Okay? Okay, good. Now, there are also some rules for irregular verbs. Okay, the first rule is some verbs do not change. They do not change even it's in the past or it's in the present or even in the future. Okay? So, the verb put, even if it happened in the past, you would still say it put. So let's say, okay, last Monday, I'm gonna write in the chat box, okay? I put my cat in a cage because it was raining outside. Okay, last Monday I put my cat in a cage because it was raining outside. So it happened in the past because you can see based on the sentence you can see that it was last Monday, so it happened in the past. And you can see the verb is was. So was is a past tense. So even it happened in the past, you would still say put. Okay, not putted, not put it, not. It still remains the same. It's still put. Same goes to caused, hit, hurt, and read. Okay, but read you would pronounce as read. Okay, class? So why does these verbs do not change? So these are the English rules that they just simply make like that. It's called special case. Okay, English just decided that these are the verbs that they do not want to change. They don't want to change even it happened in the past. Okay, understand so far?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay, good.
Understand?
Good. They don't change. Okay, remember, they don't change. They will always remain the same, even it happened in the past or in the future or in the present, still the same. Okay, good. Now, let's move on to the second rule. Okay, the second rule for irregular verbs. You replace verbs that ending with a D with a T. Okay, so look at that. Look at the letter send. So it ends with the letter D. So the past simple have to be sent. You change the letter D to T. Okay? Spend, spent. Build, built. Oh, I'm so sorry. The hurt and hurt, that one is a mistake. It stops at built. So please ignore the hurt. I made a mistake there. My apology. Okay. So when there's a letter that ends with the letter D, you change to the letter T for the past simple. Okay? So let's say last week I spent 20 ringgit for a new game. Okay, last week I spent 20 ringgit for a new game. Okay, if I write last week I spent okay, look at the chat box. Last week I spent 20 ringgit for a new game. Last week I spent 20 ringgit for a new game. So which one is correct? Which one is the past simple for spend? Which one is correct? The first or the second?
Last week I spent
The
The
first or
second
second
the past
simple? Second or
second.
first?
first.
First. Okay, why is it the first one? Why would you choose the first one? Okay, you choose the first one. Okay, how? Why? Because?
C.
Okay, because it happened in the because
The
yes, because
past.
yes, because they happen in the past. Okay, students. So when it happened in the past, you have to change the letter D to T. Okay? Very good, everyone. So remember, when it happens in the past, that's why it changed from D to T. Okay? If it is happening right now, okay, you don't have to change to T. You would still say, today I spent 20 ringgit for a new game. But if you already have in the past, yesterday I spent 20 ringgit for a new game. Okay? So you remember the second rule. Any verb that ends with the letter D, you change it to a letter T at the back. Okay? Any question for this one?
No, teacher.
Okay, very good. Now, so here is a summary that we learned today. Regular verbs versus irregular verbs. Okay, regular verbs are verbs that end in ed, d, and ied for the past simple. For example, there, laugh, laughed. We put ed. Agree, the past simple will be agreed. Okay, so we put d because the word ends with the letter E. Remember the second rule? If the verb ends with the letter E, you only have to put D at the back for the past simple. Number 3 is try to try. The third rule is any verb that ends with the letter Y, you have to change to IED for the past simple. And the last one is plan, change to planned for the past simple because remember the CVC formula? So you have to double the last consonant and then you add ed. Okay, so those are regular verbs. On the other hand, irregular verbs are verbs that changes the spelling. Okay, so let's say seesaw, choose, chose, send, sent, break, broke. Okay, now do you see the difference? Do you understand what are regular verbs in the past and irregular verbs of the past simple?
Yes, teacher.
Sure. You can ask me any question now. We're gonna do an exercise in a bit. Okay? Okay, very good if everyone understand. My students are so smart. Okay. Now, how to use past simple? Okay, there are 4 ways for you to use past simple. Actually, these are the notes from the page 22, not textbook page 21. Wait, yeah, this is actually textbook page 22. So you know the Pulse 2 textbook? Okay, it's actually in the page 22. Okay, here. So you can refer this later. Actually, it's in this box, but I put it in slides for you to see it better. Okay, so if you have time or you want to revise back, you can turn on the page 22 and then you can see it here. Okay. Okay, now how to use past simple? There are 4 ways to use past simple. Number 1 is affirmative sentence. What is affirmative sentence? An affirmative sentence expresses the truth of a statement. So if you would like to write a sentence about a true event or something that is about a fact, you can also use past simple. For example, she finished the novel in 19 days. So another example is she wrote the novel on a phone. So those are a sentence of truth, a sentence of fact, which is a statement. Okay, let's say, okay, you can also say, even talk about a fact or truth. This, when will this start? Jap. Today is Friday, Tuesday. Okay, last Tuesday, the school was closed because of COVID-19. Okay, look at the sentence I write in the chat box. Last Tuesday, the school was closed because of COVID-19. Was that true or false? Is that a truth? Did we have school last Tuesday?
No, teacher.
No, we don't have school, right? Yes, we don't have school. So that is a truth. Okay? So it happened in the past. So you can say, so the last Tuesday the school was closed because of COVID-19. So the verb is closed. Okay, so you put ed. So if you would like to use a past simple, regular, and irregular verb, you can use to make an affirmative sentence. Okay, look at the example. She finished the novel in 19 days. Okay, and then the second one is she wrote the novel on the phone. Okay, finished. Is it irregular or regular verb? Finished. Is it regular?
Regular.
Sorry?
Regular verb.
Okay, regular verb. Why is it regular verb? Why is it regular verb?
Because that's finished.
Yes, because we have finished, because we put ed at the... Yes, very good everyone. Very good, Shuhan, because we put ed at the back. Okay, how about wrote? Is it regular or irregular verb?
Irregular.
Okay, why irregular?
Because it's not completed yet.
Because?
It's not finished.
Yes, very good. Because the spelling changes. Okay, we don't write it, read it. No, it's wrote. Okay, so it changes the whole spelling. Very good, everyone. Okay, now let's move on to the second. How to use past simple. The second one is you can use past simple, irregular verb, and regular verb to make a negative sentence. Okay, to make negative past simple sentences, we use didn't followed by base form of the verb. Remember, base form is the root word, the original word. Okay, look at the example there. They didn't like mobile phone novels. The second one is they didn't think about the story. So if you would like to tell about something that you don't like, which is a negative sentence, and it happened in the past, you have to put didn't and then followed by the base form, the root word, like mobile phone novels. You don't write, you don't use like this. They didn't like mobile phone novels. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, didn't like, okay. Okay, you don't write they didn't like mobile phone novels. Okay, in the past. Okay, I know it happened in the past, but it actually never happened. How do I say this? Okay, for example, last weekend I went to the cinema, but I didn't enjoy the movie. Okay, let me write. Last week I went to the cinema, didn't enjoy. Okay, look. Last week I went to the cinema and I didn't enjoy the movie. Yes, it happened in the past, but I didn't enjoy. It never happened. I never enjoy. Okay? So that's why it's a base form word. That's why it's a root word. Okay, you don't write last week I went to the cinema and I didn't enjoy the movie. Enjoy, it never happened. It never happened. So that's why we don't put ed at the back. Okay? So the same goes to they didn't think about the story. Okay, meaning it already happened in the past, but they didn't think, it never happened. So remember, every time you want to use the negative sentence for past simple, you put didn't and then followed by the base form of the verb. You don't have to change the verb into the past tense. Okay? Any question for the negative sentence?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay. Okay, very good. Now, let's move on to the third one. Questions. We begin questions in the past simple tense with did. So if you want to ask someone, okay, in past simple, you start with the word did. For example, did you read the mobile phone novel? Did you enjoy texting using emoticons? Okay, or you would say, did you had your breakfast this morning? Did you did you did you take a shower this morning? So it already happened in the past, and if you want to ask someone, you start with the question with did. Okay? So you start with the word did. Okay? If you want to ask someone in past simple, did you, let's say after my class finish, you would like to ask your friend, did you understand what teacher Marisa teach? Okay, so that's how you're gonna ask your friends after my class finishes, because my classes already happened in the past. Okay, now number 4 is short answers. Okay, if you would like to use past simple, you can also use it for short answers. For example, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, it's very good. Did you enjoy your day today? Yes, that's how we would ask people. Okay, look at the comment there. Did you enjoy your day today? So if you ask, did you enjoy it? That is correct, because let's say after your day is already finished, okay, the whole day already finished, you ask your friend or you ask your mother, your sister, your brother, did you enjoy your day today? So that is how you're gonna say, yes, very good, Lashim. Did you go to school yesterday? Okay, for this one, did you go to school yesterday? So that is how you ask. And then when you answer, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay? Okay. So you understand so far? That is how you ask question, and that is how you answer the question. Okay. Okay, Shuhan, did you enjoy the football match yesterday? Yes, very good, Shuhan. So it happened in the past, which is yesterday. And then you ask your friend, did you enjoy the football match yesterday? Okay, did you finish your homework? Yes, very good. Did you saw the... Okay, Kavi, did you saw the news today? Yeah, like that. Did you enjoy your holiday? Very good, Evelyn. So, and then how do you answer them? You can answer yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Okay? Okay, understand? So these are how you are going to use past simple. Okay? Okay, any question regarding regular or irregular verbs of past simple? Any question? No. Okay, now we will do an activity. Okay, now we're gonna do exercise. Okay, so I'm gonna play quizzes. I think everyone have learned quizzes before. Okay, so I will share. Did you like riding roller? What is that, Arvin? Do you like riding roller? Oh, roller skate. You mean rollerblade?
Yeah, teacher.
Or you mean did you like skating or do you like very good effort. Did you like riding roller? Okay, let's say did you like skating roller blade? So this is how you say. Do you like to skate rollerblade, Arvin? Okay, did you like riding bike? Yes. Don't forget the question mark, okay, everyone? Don't forget the question mark when you ask someone, okay? Okay, now, very good, everyone. Good effort. Okay, now we're gonna play a game. Everyone have played quizzes before? Who hasn't tried or who had tried playing quizzes before? Okay, wait. So I'm gonna share the link for everyone. Okay, just wait for a simple okay. I'm gonna share the link in just a minute. Okay, be sure to read the questions properly, okay? And I hope everyone can answer it correctly. Okay. I'm going to copy the link. Now you can do it again if you want to. Yeah, the same one like yesterday one. So if you want to redeem your points or if you think you can do again so you can test whether you remember yesterday's lesson. Okay, here is the link. Good luck, everyone. Be sure to read the question properly. Okay, and I hope everyone can answer it correctly. Okay, so here is the link. Okay, now I'm gonna wait for other people to come. Okay, good. Who else is not here? I'm still waiting. Okay, 24. Who are not here yet? Wait. Okay. Okay, who else are not here? 40. Okay, there are 40 students in the Google Meet. In the live, we only have 28. I'm still waiting. Teacher, I cannot join. Why, Arvin? Why can't you join? Have you tried to refresh it? Let me find. Arvin, you're already here. Is it a different Arvin? Sorry? Yes, Jayanti, yes. You just click on the link and then you write down your name. And we're gonna start in a few more minutes. Okay, 31. Yes, yes. You can't. You can't. Zara having a trouble to join the game? I have 33 now.
No teacher can.
Very good. 35. I need 4 more students. It's not here. I'm gonna start very soon. Just 1 more minute and then we'll start. Okay? Remember, be sure to read the question properly. What seemed like... Yeah, there's another Arvin. There's another Arvin here that I realized. Here I got another Arvin. 2 Arvin. It's the same. There's 2 Arvin like yesterday. There's 2 Arvin in this class. Is there 2 Arvin in this class? But it's okay. Teratai. Okay. No problem. I share names. Yes? Okay. Anyone else is joining? If you want to join, do it now. Lim Jiayu. Okay, there are 40 students. Okay, I need to have another one. Another student. I think that's only. Yeah, the other 2 is me. Okay, no one is joining anymore, okay? Okay, now.
I can't join, teacher.
Who? Jayanti. You cannot join? Is it because you try to refresh it? Did you try to refresh?
Yeah, teacher.
Oh. Yeah, maybe the internet connection. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We can do other access after this. Okay? Do you still want to join? Maybe the internet connection. Yeah. Okay, it's okay if you cannot join. It's okay. No worries. We have another exercise that you can do, okay? Okay, for those who are already in the game, okay. I'm gonna start right now. So good luck and have fun. I'm waiting for the others to finish. Aubrey, Hami. Yay! Love you guys answer very correctly, so this is so nice. Okay. Okay, I'm want to see the result. Okay, most of you answer correctly, which is very good, meaning you understand today's question. So yeah, do you know do you know who's number 1, number 2, number 3? I think it's number 7. Wait, let me try. Okay, let me share my screen. Number 1 is Varsha. Let me show you my screen. Your entire screen. Okay. Whoop. Okay, number 1 is Shuhan. And then number 2 is Yasin Cartigan. Number 3 is Arbirhami. But everyone is doing so good. So hey, give a clap for yourself. Give a clap for yourself. Which is so good that everyone, I'm seeing that a lot of you answer correctly. So thank you so much for participating. You know, remember, if you do a lot of exercises, you can always master this topic, okay? So if you want to be very good at this topic, you can always do these exercises. Very good, everyone. I'm very satisfied with the answers, okay? Okay, now you're supposed to have a break at 11, right? So you're supposed to have a break at 11 until 11:30, and then 11:30 until 12 is a tutorial, which is your exercises. Yes, Kavi? Yes, Kavi, any question? No. Okay, so I would like to ask you, would you like to take a break until 11:30, or you want to go straight to the next activity, which is a writing activity? It's still online. So would you like to have a break, or would you just like to continue? I'm fine with any ways.
To continue.
Okay, Amutas say continue. Okay, Davin say no break. Okay, so if you mean no break, we can finish the class earlier. So who would like to just continue?
Continue, teacher.
Okay, so we continue again, no break. Okay, Sean. All right. Now, I'm gonna show you a link for the next activity. Actually, the activity is still in your textbook, but I make it online so easier for you to just answer them. Okay. Before I share the link, I would like to show you how it works. Okay, Irene. Okay, wait. Now, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, look, this is the link that I will share you in a bit. So the topic is past simple, page 22 on the Paso textbook, but I put it here so you can do it online. So I'm going to show you an example of how this works. Okay, so this is the first activity. Write the past simple form of the verbs and label them regular verbs or irregular verbs. Okay, so this is the questions. Focus on this one first, the first activity. Okay, so the question is go, see, get, start, read, say, wish, come, hate, and like. So these are the base form verb, okay, the root word. So I would like you to change it to past simple, and then you tell me whether is it regular verbs or irregular verbs. So here example that I make. Okay, so this is how I do it. You have to write your name, and then you just write down your answer. Like number 1 is go. So the past simple for go is went. So went is irregular verbs. So how are you going to do it? You see this plus icon here? So you click it. So you put your name. So let's say your name is Amelia. And then you just put number 1, go, which is went, the past simple. And then you just write irregular verbs. And then you go number 2, number 3, and so on. Okay, and then once you finish it, you just click anywhere on the screen and your name will be right there. And if any mistake, just click on the pencil icon here if you would like to edit anything. So maybe you want to edit anything, you can do it. Okay, so write your name and then put your answers like this, just like the example that I did. The questions are here, so that is the number 1. Okay, so and then moving on to the second activity, correct the sentences about the writer Suzanne Collins. Use the words in brackets. Okay, so here are the questions. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 6 sentences. And here is another example that I did. Let's say I was a student. I put my name and then now look. She liked dancing when she was 11 and the word in the bracket is reading. So your answer, you have to correct them. She didn't like dancing when she was 11. She liked reading. Reading comes from the word in the bracket. So she didn't like dancing when she was 11. So this is a negative sentence of past simple, and then she liked reading. So this is a statement. This is a truth, which is an affirmative sentence that I taught you just now on how to use past simple. Okay, so you look at the question back. Okay, you copy back. She grew up in the same place, and the word in the bracket is different place. So she didn't like she didn't grow up in the same place. She grew in a different place. So that's how you're supposed to do. Okay, any question? Oh, you're going to the clinic. Okay, whoever needs to go, don't worry. Okay, sure. Okay, who needs to go, you can leave now. For those who are still here, you can continue and do the lesson. And I'm going to share you the link. And also, it's easier if you want to copy the question. If you have your textbook now, you go to page 22. Page 22. Let me write in the box. Hi, Shuhan. Page 22. Question 4 and 5. Okay, I'm going to show you the link so you can do it here. I'm going to share the link. Okay, it works. Okay. So here is the link. Remember to write down your names and we'll discuss the answers. Okay? You can just write it down. Okay, wait. Okay, you can do it right now. I'm gonna monitor you to do it. We don't have online homework. We don't have online homework, but I can share the Padlet link so you can do later for those who is not in the lesson now. Teacher, homework writing in long or short book. We don't have a homework today. We only do it online. Teacher, I cannot enter my name. You can enter your name. Have you hit the plus icon? Send the link again. Sure. Here you go. There's a link. Look. Click the plus icon and then you write your name. Okay, very good. Yeah, very good. Everyone is doing so good so far. Lim Kai Kiet, Shuhan. Who's writing fly and flight? Darv? Who's it? The questions are on the top. Okay. Don't remember to label whether is it regular or irregular verb. Okay. Actually, class, you know the second activity, I think you only do number 1 and number 2. Number 1, number 2 only. Second activity, the correct sentences. Susan Collins, just do number 1, number 2. You don't have to do until number 6. Just do 1 and 2. Okay? Very good. I'm reading your answers so far. Okay. Very good, Faith. Adeline, Yasin, Elizabeth, Kaviyarasi, Arvin, Varsha, Limjayu, Akshaya. Who else? Lim Kai Kiat. Lim Kai Kiat, don't forget to label with the irregular or regular verb, okay? Once you finish that. Nihali, Chunggawi, Yachanasri, Rostikoma. Yashanasri. Yes, I like. Yes. What you're doing is it is past simple. Yes, break, broke, sent, have, had. Very good. Yes, very good. But the questions are on the top in the blue, what we say this, in the blue column. So those are the questions that you need to change it. But it's good, Yashana. It's good that you know what a regular and irregular verb. But the questions are uh, the the one in the blue column. You see the blue column? It's on the top. But good effort, Yashana. Break, broke, sent, have, had, get, got, make, made, go, went, drink, drank, fall, fell. You do know what is regular and irregular verb. For the second exercise, just do number 1, number 2, okay? Teacher, the number 1 must do until finish. Yeah, number 1, you have to do everything. For the second exercise, just do number 1, number 2. Okay? I can see that most of you have finished the first exercise. Like... Hmm. I'm writing your answers. Class, are you sure the past simple for say is say? Remember the rule I taught? If the word ends with the Y, The past simple would be, you have to put IED. Remember, that was for regular verbs. So be sure to read it, to read the questions properly, okay? Say, okay, the letter ends with Y, and then you change to IED. I'm gonna share screen so you can see your friends. Okay, I'm gonna share screen so you can see. I will share the slides and presentation in your group class after the lesson ends, okay? Now look. Okay, Lim Kai Kiat. Okay, he almost finished. Ni Helen. Is it? Haha. Say. You change the letter Y to ID. Say ID. Say it. No. ID. IED. Remember the rule I teach. IED is when. Say it. Very good. Chong Gao Yi. Okay, yes, you're doing. Don't forget to label whether it's regular or irregular verb. Okay, very good. Yashana Sri. Okay, excellent. Rose Tikoma. Okay, good. Pritina. Start read. Remember, students, remember I teach there are some words, some verbs that they do not change, even it's in the past, even it's in the present, even it's in the future. Okay, those are under irregular verbs. Remember? So there are some verbs that they do not change. Okay, so far I'm letting everyone know what are the past simple for those special case. Okay, Yasin. Okay, very good. If you have any questions, please do ask me. You can unmute yourself and ask me, okay? Go and went. For the second activity, you have to correct the sentences about the writer Susan Collins. So what you're doing actually is you use past simple, which are the regular and irregular verbs, on affirmative sentence and negative sentence, just like in the slides that we learned together just now. Okay. I've set an example on the top. Akshay is doing very good. Teacher, can do up to 10 or no? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you like to do it, yes, you can. I'm still reading the answers. I believe everyone understands this lesson very well. Based on your quizzes just now, most of the class had the answers correct, so which is good. Okay. If you need any help, you can ask in the chat box, or you can just unmute.
Okay, teacher.
Okay? Good. Very good, Adeline. Yes. How about Darvelin? She didn't. You can always refer to your textbook. Okay, this is on the page 22. It's the same activity, but I make it online. It's easier. Okay? Chongguayi. Okay. She didn't grow up in the same. She grew up in different. Very good, Chongguayi. She's almost done. Teacher, I'm not sure with hate. Is it hated or just hate? Okay, good question. Okay, remember the first rule that I teach about regular verbs. If it's one syllable, okay, hate, hate, hate. Hate is one syllable. So you only put D at the back of the word for past simple. Okay? Remember? One syllable rule? Remember? Hate. You only put D at the back, so it changed to hate. Yes, okay, don't worry, I'll share the slides in the class so you can revise back. Okay, and you can do a lot of exercises so you can master this lesson very well. Okay, thank you for asking. Teacher, I didn't quite sure about the second exercise. Okay, for the second exercise, what you have to do is you have to correct the sentences. Okay, look. Okay, I'm going to show you the example back. Look at my screen. Okay, correct the sentences about the writer Susan Collins. Use the words in bracket. So look, let's say, okay, the third question. She started writing for children's television in 1992. And in the bracket, 1991. So the sentence is incorrect. So you have to correct them back. Meaning, she started writing for children's television in 1991. Okay, so how do we correct the sentences? So that is how when we use past simple for affirmative sentence. And affirmative sentence, like I teach, it is for you to tell about a statement or a truth. Okay, so in this sentence, meaning she actually started writing in 1991. And then you also have to change it to negative sentence because she didn't write the children's television in 1992. So what you have to do is you have to write them back. Look at an example here. I write my name and example. Okay, she liked dancing when she was 11, and the right one is reading. So the answer is she didn't like dancing when she was 11. She liked reading. So she didn't like dancing when she was 11. So this is a negative sentence in the past. And then she liked reading. So that is a true statement that happened in the past. Okay, so you change them back. So you have to put didn't and base form. Remember? Didn't like, didn't enjoy, didn't watch, didn't cry. The root word, the base form word. Okay? And then do she like reading? Teacher, how many exercises we have to do? For the second one, for the second activity, you only have to do until 2. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6 you can do by your own. You can also write in your notebook. Okay, for this one you only put until number 2, and then we're going to discuss the answers together. Okay. 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 Good. We're almost there. Yeah, like how Adeline did. She didn't start writing for Children's Television in 1992. She started writing for Children's Television in 1991. Very good. That's how we use past simple. Okay, everyone? In affirmative sentence and negative sentence. Yung kai kid. Elizabeth. Yeah, she didn't grow up in the same place. She grew up in different places. Very good, everyone. Everyone is doing great so far. Kasi Prasha is done. Si Koma. Chenggoi. Arvin. Arvin, try to write not in caps lock. You can use the caps lock for the first letter of your word. So try not to write in caps lock. But good, what you're doing is correct. It's just not all in caps lock. Okay. We're almost gonna finish. Okay, I'm gonna give until 11:40. Is it okay? And then 11:40 we discuss the answers together. Can we do until 11:40? Okay, alright, good. For this, we have completed the exercises. Okay, very good. So we're gonna wait until 11:40 for you to finish, and then we discuss the answer, and I can check whether the answers are correct or incorrect. But anyways, good effort for trying, for coming to the class, for learning. I really appreciate that. Okay. I know everyone must be so excited for the Hari Raya break or the school holiday. But sadly it's PKP, so we cannot actually go and go back to our hometown. But that's okay. It's for the good. Okay. 11:40. Okay, 11:40. And then we do it. We discuss the answers. Teacher, 11:40. Teacher, can I put she enjoy reading books? Teacher, can I put can I put she enjoy reading books? Okay. Look at the simple sentence that I give in the example, okay? So she enjoy reading books. Let me see. So we are learning about how to use affirmative sentence in past simple. Okay, so when you want to write affirmative sentence in past simple, you can just say she liked. Remember the verb like, which is one syllable, you only put D. She liked reading. Okay, she liked reading. So you can write like that. If you write, if you write she likes reading, so that is a present tense, something that's happening now. Today we learn about past, so it already happened in the past. So she liked reading. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. No problem. I'm still checking. Oh, someone's want to end. Someone's to. Hi, welcome for those who just joined the class. We're doing the exercises. I can see most of you are done. Arvin is done. Chungoyi is done. Neural Stigoma is done. And then we have Partial, Caviar done. Elizabeth, Lim Kai Kiet. Okay, very good. Faith, Travelin, Adeline Narkisha, Yasin, Akshaya. Very good. Akshaya did everything. Me, Helen is on the way. Travelin, where are you right now? Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, if you've completed the exercises. Based on your quizzes just now, most of you did very well. You understand the lesson very well. Now I want to check your writing. Okay, that's why I did a Padlet. So easy for me to check whether you can do. But past, simple, regular and irregular verb. Ni hal lagi. These are the only exercises for today. So we did multiple choice questions. Teacher, can you share all the notes in the group? Yes, sure. I will share the slides in the group. If you are in a different group, I will share. Sure, because you want to do revision. Very good. I will share the slides to your teacher. Okay, if you are not from one row, so from one Bakawali, I will share to your teachers, and then your teacher will forward in your English group class, so you can check them and do exercises. Okay, don't worry. Also, this video will be uploaded on YouTube. Inshallah by today, I will upload on YouTube. So if you have any question, you can always go back to this video so you can learn together. Okay. Okay. Yeah, YouTube. So you can go back and watch it. Okay. 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 Because sometimes YouTube, it's a lot easier for you to just check them back. Is everyone finished? I can see like no one's typing anymore. Is everyone finished? Okay, Yashana is still there. Where is teacher's YouTube channel? I will share the link to your teacher, and then maybe your teacher can forward for you, so you can watch it there for every lesson. Okay, don't worry, everything will be recorded, so you can watch it back if you don't understand anything. Okay, but still, if you don't understand, you can always ask me back, and I will respond to you on what you will need to know or what you want to be clarified about. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Who else is not done? Okay, I think everyone is done. Okay, can we discuss now?
Yes.
Would you like to discuss now? Okay, good. Now let's discuss now. So, I'm gonna wait. Okay, wait. I have to take my charger. Wait. Why is my charger like this? Okay, now I'm gonna discuss the answers. Okay, now let's look at the first. Okay, I'm gonna share. Do you eat today, Darvelin? Thank you for asking, but I'm fasting today. Have you eaten, Darvelin? Next week, on Thursday, I can eat my breakfast again after a month of fasting. Thank you for asking. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen so you can see that discuss the answers. Okay. I eat already. Okay, that's very good. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Okay, don't forget. Be sure to eat your breakfast. Okay, very good. Karen sing or already eaten. Very good. Okay, now can you see my screen? The past simple.
Teacher.
Let's discuss the answer. Okay, number 1, go. What is the past simple of go?
When?
When. Very good. So is it regular or
When?
irregular verb? Is it irregular or irregular verb?
Irregular.
Yeah, irregular verb. So why is it irregular verb?
Because there's a when.
Yes, because okay, first it changes the whole spelling of the word. Okay, now how about see?
So.
Saw, yes. It's also a irregular verb. And then number 3, get.
Got.
Got. Good. So got is
Irregular.
irregular verb. Okay, and then number 4 is start. Start, started. Okay, regular or irregular?
Regular.
Huh?
Regular.
Regular, because we put ed. Very good. Number 5, read. Okay, even though it's spelled the same, we pronounce as read. Okay, so the past tense of read, we pronounce it as read. So read is the first rule of irregular verbs. They do not change, even in the past, in the present, or even in the future. Okay, so it is read, which is irregular verb. Number 6 is say. How?
Say.
Said with sai. D. So, it is regular or irregular?
Irregular.
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 Irregular. Yes,
Irregular. Are you sure irregular?
Regular.
Well, regular.
Regular.
Actually, it's regular verb. You know why? Because remember the first rule I teach. Sorry, the regular verb that I teach. If the word or the verb, let's say, ends with the letter Y, you only change it to id at the back. Regular verb, you change it to d, ed, I, D. Remember? Regular verb, we change the back with D, ED, or IED. So for say, okay, the letter Y, we have to change it to ID. So it's a regular verb, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, good. Number 7 is wish. What's the past simple of wish?
Wished.
Wished with
Regular.
S, with
Regular.
regular verb because it
Regular.
starts with
Regular verb.
ed. Okay, good. And then number 8, come. How about come?
Came.
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 Regular.
Okay, came. Yes, good. Came is irregular because it changes the whole spelling. Okay?
Spelling.
Now,
Okay.
number 9 is hate. How about hate?
Hated.
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 D.
Hated.
Regular.
Regular. Okay, very good.
Regular verb.
Regular. And the last one is like. How about like?
Liked.
Like with the D.
Regular verb.
Regular verb. Okay,
Regular verb.
very good, everyone. Okay, so yeah, you understand the first exercise, right? Now look at the second exercise. One number 2. Okay, look.
Regular.
Okay. Now she liked dancing when she was 11. So you change it to
She didn't like dancing when she was 11.
mm-hmm.
She liked reading.
Yes, very good. So she didn't like dancing when she was 11. She liked reading. I'll put the ID here. Okay, good. So how about number 2? She grew up in the same place, and the word in the bracket is different place. How about it?
She didn't
She didn't grow up in the same place. She
She
grew
grew
up
up
in a different place.
Okay, very good. So you understand that one? How about number 3? Let's say number 3. She started writing for children's television in 1992. How do we change it?
She did start writing for children's television in 1992.
1992.
Okay, and then?
She started
She
writing for
started
children's
writing.
television in 1992.
Okay, very good. So you know how to change it from affirmative sentence into from negative sentence to affirmative sentence. Okay. So do you understand so far? Understand? Okay, good. So what do we learn today? Can anyone tell me what do we learn today?
Regular verb and irregular verb.
Okay, good. Yes, excellent. Regular verb and irregular verb. Did we learn present tense? Did we learn present tense?
Yes.
Present? Did we learn present?
No.
What did we learn? Past?
Past simple.
Past simple. Okay, very good. So, I think that's all for today. I hope everyone understand this lesson very well. Good job for your effort and your exercises and for your cooperation. And since it's going to be the Hari Raya break, I would like to wish Selamat Hari Raya Fitri to the Muslims, and for the non-Muslim, happy break, happy holiday. Stay safe. Don't remember to always sanitize your hand and wear a mask if you're going out. Okay? Alright?
Alright.
Okay, so I will see you inshallah after the Hari Raya break. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
teacher. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye.
Thank you.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. Bye, darling. Bye. Bye, Hari Fitri. Bye. Hari Fitri, bye. Selamat Hari Fitri. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Darvelen. Thank you. You're welcome, everyone. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Kavi.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. Bye.